film advice. Today we're gonna be talking about the top 4 types of lens you need to know as a photographer or a director. So number 1 is boom, your telephoto lens. Your telephoto lens is a lens to shoot long focal length. So an example for this lens would be if you ever been to a football game and you see people near the field goal, crouched down taking pictures and they have a super long lens. That's a telephoto lens. So you want the telephoto lenses for basically anything to where you're shooting, but you couldn't actually be like up close, So like a football game, NBA, some people use it for hunting, all that kind of good stuff. So number 2 is your prime lens. Your prime lens has a set focal length. The prime lens's focal lengths do not change. So if you buy a 50mm prime lens, you're stuck at 50mm. So that means if you're too far away, you got to come close. If you're too close, you got to back up. All right, number 3 is going to be your zoom lens. Your zoom lens has a variable focus length, so you can switch from 14 to 50, back to 35, back to 14, just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then the last one we're going to be talking about is your wide angle lenses. Your wide angle lenses are just any lens with a low focal length. So for you people who don't know what focal length is, since I've been saying focal length over and over and over again, focal length is basically the space in between, a mirror or the center of your camera and your lens, where your lens begins. So that's the focal length. So and they do it by millimeters or something like that. So basically it would be like this for 12, and then the longer it gets, like 50, longer and longer and longer and longer. All right, y'all.